Hey everyone! Today we're going to look at how to back up files, photos, videos, and some other things that you might have done this year into Google Drive. This is always a good idea because your iPad might be full from this school year, or you might just want to get a fresh start for next school year. The first thing you want to do is to clean up some of the things you know you're not going to use in the future. So, for instance, in your photo roll, you may have some things that you want to get rid of. You may have downloaded some apps here throughout this school year that you know you're not going to need next school year, but I would probably say keep the majority of the apps. And then you may know that you have some projects within apps that you can get rid of. Let's go ahead and get started by showing you how to clear out some photos and videos. You can see here I have some videos that I want to clear off. The easiest way to do this is to click the select button in the top right-hand corner. From there, what you're going to do is simply click on anything that you'd like to get rid of. You'll see that blue check mark. That means that you're going to get rid of them by clicking the delete button or the garbage can button. I'm going to click delete. Now, the one thing you want to remember is that as soon as you click this delete button, there's not really a way to get them back. So make sure that you've clicked just the ones you want to get rid of. And there they go, I've cleared off some space. You can also click on any app, and when you click and hold on them, you'll see that a little X appears. If you do want to get rid of specific apps or move things to clean them up, you'll either just pick them up and move them by when they're in that wiggling phase, or you can click on the X mark and it will get rid of those apps. Once you're done, you click on the home button and they're locked back into place. So that's really the cleanup part of the video. The next part that you're going to want to remember to do when you back up is to create a folder within Google Drive to house all of the things you're going to back up. So I'm going to open up Google Drive, and you can see I already have a lot of things in my Google Drive. I'm going to actually click on the plus button in the top right-hand corner, and we're going to click on New Folder. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this folder a title. The title of this folder might be something like 3rd grade, if I'm just finishing 3rd grade and I'm going into 4th grade. Or you may put your name, or you might put something else. For this video, I'm just going to say 3rd grade, because anything I put within that folder could be from my 3rd grade year, or you might decide to go back and move things later. But for right now, I'm just going to create a folder called 3rd grade. You'll see I have it right here. When I click on it, it says right now there's no items in my folder. So I'm going to show you how to upload photos and videos from your camera roll. This is most of the time where people house some of the projects that they've made, whether they're iMovies or different kinds of Explain Everything files, or just pictures that they've taken that they really want to keep. So you'll notice here you have that same plus button, and I have the Upload Photos or Videos tool. I'm going to click on that, and then you'll see here that I will have any albums within my photo roll. I'm going to click on camera roll, and you'll see again those pictures. Now, the nice thing is that if you just cleaned up your pictures, you should only have the ones you really want to save. So you need to check mark all of the items that you want to upload. Once you click on that, you're going to click on the blue check mark button, and you'll notice that they will have a progress bar at the bottom, and it will tell you as these things are uploaded. The more files you have, the longer it's going to take. The less files, the less time it's going to take. So as these are uploading, you just kind of need to let it sit on the side, and that's while they all get uploaded. From this point forward, the video is going to talk about how to export specific things from specific apps. So if you're done doing your cleanup, you're done watching the video. We are going to go through apps like Explain Everything, Book Creator, Keynote, and iMovie. So the first app here that I'm going to go to is Explain Everything. When I open it up, you'll see any saved products that I have. Okay, so from the Explain Everything home screen, you'll see I have all of my projects here, but I also have some options along the top menu bar. The first thing I want to do is click on the little gear button, and then I'm going to click on Accounts. I do want to switch on Google Drive because that's where I'm going to back some of my files up to. So I'm going to switch on Google Drive, and it's going to bring in a sign window. From here, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and type in your username and password. This will link your Explain Everything account with your Google Drive account, and it will make it very easy for upload. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the file that I want to save, this Newton's Law file. You'll see when it loads, it's got some student work in there, some videos, some recordings, some text, some pictures. So once that loads, I'm going to be able to save this as a video file. So along the bottom right-hand corner, I have some options. Save as a picture, save as a movie, save the file, or go to the home screen. I'm going to click on Save as a Movie, and then I'm going to click on More. And I'm going to show you why we're going to click on More. So within your window here, you have the option of selecting exactly which folder you'd like this item to go in. I know that I made my 3rd grade folder. I want to upload it right into there. I'm going to save it as a video file, although you could save it as a PDF, an image, or a project file. And then I click Export. I'm going to give it a name or click OK if I like that name. And I'll watch the progress bar go across. So it's really easy to save some Explain Everything files that you've created. The next app we're going to look at is called Book Creator. When you click and open it, you are going to see all of the books that you've created over the course of this year. So you can see here that I have quite a few. I'm going to choose this front one here as just an example book. The first thing you're going to want to do is click on the information button from your home screen. You'll give your book a name and a title. From here, I can also clean out different books by clicking the delete book. So if I know it's not a project I need to save or it was a test project, I can click delete from here. From here, what we're going to choose is to export this book out to Google Drive. That's our storage area. So you can choose to send it as an EPUB, the top option, and that's going to allow you to read it as an iBook. If you export it as a PDF, that's great for printing or just emailing. Or I can simply export it as a video, so someone that might not have an iPad could also look at my book, but in a video form. I'm going to choose an EPUB, but all of the ideas are very much the same. You'll see the same generic window pop up for each one of the items. I'm going to choose Open In as my option, and then I'm going to choose here Google Drive or Open in Drive. It's going to then open up Google Drive. Because I'm still in my 3rd grade folder, it's going to upload right into Drive. You'll see you had that same progress bar. You'll click on Locate when it pops up at the bottom, or I can go over here and I can go through and try to find the book in my recent files. So once I have my file in here, I can then move to my 3rd grade folder. And I can say move here. So that's Book Creator. The next file that I'm going to show you how to move is a Keynote. We'll open up Keynote. You'll see here that I have a presentation just ready to be uploaded. You'll notice that same box with the arrow or a sharrow that we have in multiple apps. When I click on that, it's going to give me the option to open these in another app. That's the one I'm going to choose. It's going to say, well, which presentation do you want to open? I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to save it as a Keynote file, but you could easily save it as a PDF or a PowerPoint if you wanted to open it on another device. I'm going to save Keynote, and then it's going to say, well, what app do you want to open it in? Again, I'm going to find Drive. I'm going to upload Drive, and then once again, just like I did with my movie or with my book creator that I just created, I'm going to move to and send it right to my 3rd grade folder. So you'll start to see how most of these items, once they're in Drive, are the exact same thing. The last and final tool that I'm going to show you is iMovie. Other apps on your iPad do have other options. They're all pretty much the same. You need to find that Share icon, and then you need to be able to send it out to somewhere like your Photos or Google Drive or somewhere like that for safekeeping. So I'm going to go ahead and open My Movie 2. And what do you know? Right in the middle, we have that Share button. I'm able to send my video into another application. It'll export the movie out of iMovie and prepare it to send it right to Google Drive. That way, you don't clog up your already cleaned up photo roll and you don't have to worry about it. The one thing you do want to know about iMovie is that the pictures within your iMovie clips do also need to be in your photo roll, or else you'll get this weird question mark symbol over the top of the photo. So you do need to make sure that things are both in your photo roll as well as in the iMovie. So here we go, right into Google Drive. We'll upload just like last time. And then we'll be able to click on the icon here, the little information button. We'll move to, and we'll send it right to our third grade folder. Now, the one thing you do want to know about your third grade folder is that once you have some items in here, like my iCloud HD, the presentation 1, a new book, these things can be renamed so you remember what they are. So if I want to rename something, I would simply go in the Details menu, click on the Rename button, and I would be able to rename it. And you can do that with any of the items in here. So it might be a good idea to go through your iPad, clean some things up, and get ready for summer.